Hey guys, Courtney here from scrap2.blogspot.com, and I actually had a question on my blog today about how I was able to not have so much white and black around the edges of my Hello Kitty cards. So I figured I'd show you a quick example of how I found works best for me. Everybody may be a little bit differently, but this is what I've found works best. So this is a card that I've already done. Notice not too much. There might be a spot or two where there's just a little bit, like right here by his hand, there's a little bit left over, but not too much. So I'll show you on the handbook. I actually used the Hello Kitty greetings, and I took the little Hello Kitty from page 49 in the book, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cuts that I do. So first off, I do the card. Now, you don't have to do the card even if you just want to do like a little Hello Kitty. This will work the exact same way. I'm just saying I use the card. As you can tell, it's a card. So, I cut out my card. Now, when I cut out my cards, I do them twice. I cut it out once in white, and then once in the color that coordinates with whatever color clothing I put on Hello Kitty. So, in this case, I did white for Hello Kitty, and then a pink from the inside, where I'm going to put my message at. And I cut this one at 5.5 inches. Kind of give you a little idea. This one is one that I made and my daughter colored, but it is cut at 4.5 inches. So it's a little bit different. I recommend 5.5 inches or larger on Hello Kitty, Princess, all those, because they are a little bit harder to cut. They have a little bit more detail. So it's a little bit easier to work with if you do those larger images. Now Hello Kitty will work any size that you want to do her. It's just easier if you do her larger sizes. So after I've cut out my card base, I go in and I cut out this main Hello Kitty. I cut her out in white because that's basically going to be my map of where I'm going to put everything at on my card. That's easy for me. And if you notice, this is a card that I cut out, and it's before she's decorated. That's her score line right there. So that's her front. And when you close it, you'll notice that she only has whiskers on one side. So I cut out this little image right here because she gives me whiskers on both sides. And you'll notice why here in just a second. Now the next cut that I do her bow and her clothing. You can do them the same, you can do them whatever color works best for you. I did hers in the same. I did the pink plaid for Valentine's Day. Then I go in and I cut out the silhouette image. Now the silhouette image I cut out in black. This is your silhouette image. Now when you cut out the silhouette, it's going to give you it's going to make every single cut. It's going to make the eyes, it's going to make the heart, it's going to make everything. So this is what her face looks like. Plus she has her eyes in there. Now I take her little eyes, those little guys right there, and I put them in on my cat. That saves me an extra cut. Makes it a whole lot easier on me. So that is basically all of the cuts that I do. Now let me show you a little bit. Move this guy in. I've already got the eyes and the nose. I'm not going to glue anything down, but I just want to show you how I do everything. So I go in and I take my silhouette first, and I put it down. Now, whenever I do my silhouette, I use a small glue pen, like a Zig 2-way, and I just do a little bit at a time. That way I can kind of manipulate it just a little bit because, like I said, even with doing it this way, you still get a little bit of an edge around it, but this makes it a whole lot easier. Then, after I've got her glued down, I go in and I'll take her heart and I'll put it in. And then, of course, her bow, and so on. You get the point. Now, like I said, that definitely helps take care of that white image quite a bit. Now, after I've got her completely glued down, I'm going to move all this back off. I take her, and I glue her down on the card. Now, the reason I said I make this cut as my base, it's because it gives me that extra support behind my black silhouette. Now the black silhouette has the whiskers on both sides, if you notice. So it gives me just that extra, little piece. That's a little small piece of paper, so it's not very thick or anything. So you just want that extra stability. And, I mean, if you want, you can use just the card and kind of put the pictures down on your own if you're wanting to save paper and everything. Like I said, it's the easiest way for me to do it. So once you've got it completely put together, if you want to put paper on the inside, you can. I will be putting a pink piece of paper on the inside. And like I said, I just cut the card out again in pink instead of white. And you just want to make sure that you get it completely lined up on the inside. Make sure you're folding them the same direction so you don't have any excess hanging off, because your excess from the inside of your card will hang off on the outside of your card, and you don't want that after you've worked so hard to make sure you have no white left on her. Now, feel free to check out my blog. It's www.scrapttoo.blogspot.com. You can also Google it. It's KenzieBird Creations. So I hope you check out my blog, and if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped. Thanks.